All right, in this video, I'm going to show you an actual breakdown of how my client, Nick, from Distinct Designs Construction, turned this ad into $250,000 all through Instagram. Now, first, just so you know who I am, my name is Tyler Smers. I've taught over 70 local service-based businesses how to market for themselves and get their own leads using Instagram and Facebook. Now, I want to show you his personal Instagram. So this is his account, right? He has 2,000 followers. And right now we launched this ad together. Okay, so he's calling out his target avatar. You can see he's boosted it in his local area, got a bunch of likes. And now he's gotten local followers, leads in his area who follow him because he says clearly in his Instagram bio what he does, what projects he does, where he's at, and a call to action saying DM start for a custom quote. Now I want to show you how to actually launch this ad in your Meta Business Suite so that you can get these same results yourself. All right. Now, when you go to Meta Business Suite, you're going to go to business.facebook.com and it's going to take you to your overall page. This is my page, right? And we're going to do this on Instagram. This is the specific follower funnel that I talk about. I want to show you how to actually do it. You're going to create a piece of content like Nick, calling out your target avatar, and you're going to post it on your Instagram account. Now, when you go to business.facebook, all you're going to have to do is sign in, and then you're going to go to ads on the left side. Now, what you can do is click create ad. Make sure this is the active ad account, by the way, you're signed into the proper one. You're going to click create ad. And by the way, this is the same strategy we use ourselves. So if you've watched my previous videos, we don't teach anything that we don't actually do or implement ourselves. Now, what we're going to do is go to boost Instagram content. We're going to click this, and it's going to show us our past content that we can boost. So let's just say this testimonial I have right here with a different client, Pest Control. I want to boost this in my local area to get more leads and more jobs. I'm going to click boost. It's going to take me to my Meta Business Suite. Now the goal is to always get more profile visits. So I'm going to make sure this is correct. It's not get more messages, it's not get more website visitors. We want to build our brand. Okay, this is for the long term. We want to build our brand so that we separate ourselves from everybody else and actually get clients that want to pay us top dollar because we've built this brand. Versus if I cold called you and you own a business saying, let me do your marketing or I have some ideas for you, you'd say, get out of here. I have no idea who you are. I don't like, know, and trust you. But because I've built a brand, now I can do this. Now people will come to me and say, hey, I see the results you've gotten for other people. How can you help me implement this into my actual own business? So just long story short, we're going to click get more profile visits, click save. We want to turn off Advantage Plus Creative. What this does is add music, text, all this other stuff, which, different variations that Meta think is good to the actual creative itself, but we want full control. We don't really know exactly what they're doing when we turn this on. We want full control over our ads so we know what we're doing, and that way we can properly duplicate it in the future. So we're going to turn this off. If you're in a special ad category, you can turn this on. Most of my clients aren't. Either you can keep it off. Now, if you serve a national audience, you can do automatic targeting, which is going to target your followers. It's going to target people like your followers nationwide. But if you're in a local area, you're going to want to click create new. You can title it like this, or you can do dash test one. And then you want to make sure you include all, and then include your target demographic. So let's just say I want to go from 25 to let's go 55. Now, if you're in a local area, right, you're a local business, you only want leads in that local area. You can't help people in Kentucky if you're based in San Diego, or Fort Worth if you're based in Phoenix. So what we're going to do is get rid of this, click United States. We're going to just say we're in Phoenix. Right here, Arizona. There we go. And it automatically drops this button right here. Now we want to make sure we turn this off. Reach more people likely to respond. This is going to send people or add to people outside of your target radius. We don't want that. We only want people in this radius, people we can serve. So let's just tighten it up a little bit. And in the ad, we want to make sure we call out our target avatar. So we're not going to call out Queen Creek homeowners because we're not targeting Queen Creek. We're going to call out Phoenix homeowners. So I'm going to turn this off. It's only going to run in Phoenix. Right there. And then let's scroll down and detailed targeting. Now, in the past, agencies used to say, oh, you need the exact, but proper detailed targeting, all this good stuff for your ad to perform. These days, it's more about the creative than it is about the targeting. So if you call out the proper audience in your ad, then you're going to get the right people. Of course, you're going to get some bad followers, some bot followers, or some bad leads if you're running a lead form, depending on what's best for your business. But overall, We just want to make sure we're saying the right avatar in the actual ad itself. So for now, I'm going to say no detailed targeting. Let's keep it broad, just age and location. And for Advantage Plus audience, we want to turn this off as well. Every time I've seen this turn on, more times than not, it is bad leads. It's not controlled. Same thing as Advantage Plus Creative. It's not controlled. We don't know what this includes. We're just guessing that the algorithm is going to do its thing. We want full control to know we're only sending them in our specific radius. So therefore, let's turn this off. Let's click Save Audience. Now, after it saves this audience, you can see test one right here. Now, if I go down for budget, we want to run this ad continuously. We don't want it to shut off the very next day or a week from now. We want to keep the momentum going. We can always pause it. If you're getting too many leads or if you need to pause the budget for whatever reason, we can always pause it. Okay. But for right now, it's run this ad continuously. And I recommend at least $30 a day, right? $30 a day, you're going to get about 87 to 256 profile visits a day, depending on your area, your city, everything. But that's 87 to 250 people seeing your content, seeing your account and your business every single day, all in your local area. And a percentage of these are going to convert into followers. So $30 a day, we want this to run on Instagram, and then we're going to publish it. And I recommend adding your Amex card, which is 4x points on ad spend, kind of a cheat code, or you can just upload a credit card and get points there. Of course, everything is tax deductible, or you get, you can deduct your tax from them. I'm not a tax advisor, but you're advertising for your business. So you can write this off. Everything's a write-off. So I recommend Amex again, and then you're going to click publish. Now in 2 to 20 hours, your ad is going to actually get published, and then you're going to get followers every single day in your DMs. Now it's time to message those followers, right? That's not just setting up the ad is not enough. We want to message those followers and figure out why they actually followed us to begin with, which is what Nick's doing. So he's getting a bunch of followers every single day, and then he's messaging them saying, hey, just curious, what made you want to follow? What caught your eye? And then after that, people are talking to them. They're talking back and forth in DMs. He books a call, and the next thing you know, he sells a $30,000, $40,000 kitchen or a $20,000 kitchen or a $100,000 build, all through a simple DM. So you want to be where the attention is. Google is pull marketing, right? People are actively searching, and you're paying. That's why it's so expensive. You're paying you can pay up to $50 per click, and you're not scaling to a cold audience. With this, you're scaling to a cold audience, so you can just up the ad spend over time and become the best known through social media, because people are addicted to scrolling through social media every single day, not Google. So you want to be where people are at, and having a powerful brand on the most addicting platform in the world, and it's only getting more and more popular, is the best. That's what we use. That's what I recommend my clients use. It depends based on where you're at and what funnel you want to run, but you talk to them through the DMs just like we're doing right here. And then that was a bad example of a DM, but you get my point. So we're booking people on a phone call to see if we can actually help them. And if we can't help them, no worries, we'll point them in the right direction. But this is my account. So now I run this ad locally, or I run ads locally. I run more testimonial ads because in marketing, you have to have a lot more trust in people. It's more consulting based. It's more info based versus a kitchen. It's more tactical, right? Like you get a new kitchen. Of course, they could do a bad job on the kitchen, which is still why you need to trust them. But I'm just boosting a different type of ad. Now for Nick, he's running this, and this is the ad itself, and he's driving people to his profile. So now he's building this list of leads, of 2,100 leads that he can message over time and follow up with, right? Versus naming them a phone number. If you call them again after you didn't call them, maybe within 5 minutes, and you hit them up again after a month, they're not going to remember who you are because they're not following you. So this is how you properly set it up in Ads Manager or in Meta Business Suite, not through Ads Manager. Ads Manager is a totally different setup, but this is how you actually get local leads to follow you every single day. So I hope that you found this valuable. I want to provide a case study of a client we've actually worked with instead of just theory or people just talking about this after buying some program and then they just essentially just copy people. I want to show you like an actual case study, and this is just one of my clients where they're using this funnel, right? So he doesn't have to cold call. He doesn't have to door knock. He doesn't have to rely on BNI for referrals. He can just run this ad on Instagram for as little as $25 a day and hit up every single person who follows you, because people aren't going to follow a kitchen design or a kitchen remodeling company for fun. So I hope this was valuable. If you want help implementing this, feel free to click the link in below, and you can book a call with my team and I, and we'll see if we can help. But overall, hope you have a great day, and that this was useful. Thank you.